Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CLF. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Not sure what I mean by 30-minute. I do offer an explanation video at that link. Well, the downwards pressure continues. Did this analysis on Thursday, and things have just continued to bleed and bleed and bleed. So much so that, I mean, just to illustrate this, let me put this trend line in place. Look at how steep that trend line is. I mean, that is that angle is very intense, and yet it's still, the price is still down below there. So that just really goes to show that there's a lot of selling pressure out there. And I realize I'm stating the obvious when I say that, but that is the context right now. As obvious as it is, that is still the context, that a lot of selling pressure out there, which really just brings about the question of, well, where are some of these potential areas of support? Where could this thing finally start to maybe bounce from? And I realize the chart's getting harder to see here, but this just really goes to show that we are having to go back way into the chart's history to figure out where some of these next potential bounce points are. And the current one that I'm very curious about right here at $13.35, you can see that back here in December, there was a bunch of buyers that stepped in, and then, from that point actually made a really nice move. And right now the price is actually trying to stabilize out right around that area, but that's going to be that initial area. If that 1335-ish mark cannot quite hold up, next key level of support after that, not until really down there around the 1285 mark. So those are going to be the two main levels that I talk about from the support side of things, if this continues on down. But I mean, you also, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while, but for those of you that have, I'm sure you've seen those stocks that get really beat down, and then they can have some really intense snapbacks. So if there is any sort of attempted, snap back to the upside, that first key area of resistance that will need to be broken up above, right there at $14.20. So I'll keep a close eye on that too from the resistance side of things. But yeah, as of right now, the beat down continues, but we'll see if one of these areas of support can indeed produce some sort of upwards bounce. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.